So let's do our warm-ups and just concentrate a little bit on our spine today. So feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead, sitting bones down, ribs in and up, shoulders back and down. And just breathe deep. Exhale attention. Focus inward. And when you're ready, inhaling, bring your arms to shoulder level. Reach out through your fingertips and the top of your head. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, stretching forward. And exhale your hands behind. Lift your heart, hands down, stretch your head back. Pivot at your hips, exhale and come on over into the forward. Shoulders released, move your neck around. Just get everything as relaxed as you can. Sitting bones lifting, hands toward your head. And then with your chin in, knees slightly bent, wind all the way back up. Heart high, shoulders down, head back, upper body back bending. So get that spine moving, lengthening, keep breathing. And inhale to the top, release your arms, and notice how your body responds. And again, inhaling, reaching out, hands to your heart, stretch to the front. And again, exhale the hands behind, but clasp them the opposite way. And lift your heart, stretch your head back, get a good back bend. Pivot at your hips, exhale, and come on over. So take a moment, breathe, tuck in your chin. And again, release any tension as you lift your sitting bones. And then dropping the sitting bones and lifting the ribs, wind from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top. Drop your shoulders, lift your heart, stretch your head back. And again, an upper body back bend, just lengthening through your whole spine. And inhaling, come on up, release your arms. Take a moment noticing how your body is working today as we get ready to do our sides. So once more, arms out, palms toward the ceiling, hands above your shoulders, pass them, turn around, clasp them. And again, lengthen your body, stretch through your fingertips and head, keep your arms next to your ears and lean straight to the side, no twisting as you come into that side stretch. Push the foot you're leaning away from down, really contract on that side you're leaning toward. And then inhale back up, keep those shoulders down as you switch the other hand to the front. And again, pull the arms near your ears, stretch up through the crown, lean to that opposite side. Reach out through the hands, down into the foot, and maximize that stretch for your body. And then inhaling, come back up. Exhale back into mountain pose. Feel the sides a little bit more open through the ribs, and we'll stretch the spine apart and do our twist. Arms out, shoulder level, palms up, hands above your shoulders. Clasp your elbows, stretch your spine apart, and twist. Take a breath in, keep the weight on both feet evenly, and exhale over. So see if you can keep the weight on both feet evenly as you bend forward. Keep your arms next to your ears, lift your sitting bones maybe a little bit more. And then still in your twist, work your way up and lift your heart, pull your elbows back, drop your shoulders down, and come into that upper body for a back bend. Remember, not your lower back when you're twisted. Take a breath, heart high, elbows back. And then inhale to the top, exhale around to the center. Again, keep your shoulders down and switch your arms. And then once more, stretch that spine apart for the twist and turn to the other side. Breath in, lengthening your spine. Exhale in the twist, coming over. And again, just as deep into that forward position as your body likes. Lift your sitting bones maybe a little bit more. Get the backs of your legs stretching. See if your weight is still even on both feet. And again, when you're ready to come up, just breathe in all the way to the top, lifting your heart. And again, another back bend in that upper back particularly. Take a few breaths, relax your shoulders down. And then inhale to the top, exhale around to the center. Shoulders still down, coming into extended mountain, those arms straight above your shoulders. And then let's swan dive forward, chest and chin lead. Tuck the chin back in, stretch the back of your neck. See if everything is stretching out as much as it can straight. And then just drop into ragdoll and hang. Pull in deeper if you love it with your hands behind your legs. Get good stretch on that back. And again, arms to the front and wind your way slowly up. Bring your shoulders up, back and down. And again, into mountain pose. Just take a moment there, feel your spine. Notice how your body is responding today. We'll do our pelvic tilt, getting that spine even more warmed up. So angle your feet a little bit out. Bend your knees toward your toes, not beyond. Keep the shoulders above your toes and put your hands above your knees. Remember, not pressing into the knees, but just positioning. And then drawing your ribs back and tucking your chin. Sitting bones coming down and forward. Get a good C shape, getting those abs contracted. Feel that lower back getting a stretch. And then inhale, push the sitting bones back away and lift the chest forward, looking to the front, back bending. So nice pelvic tilts, rounding, using that whole spine into the forward bends and backward bends. And again, breathe with it, exhaling as you drop forward, inhaling as you push the chest out. And feel your spine rounding and lengthening through both directions of those bends to your spine. Take a few moments to breathe and really notice what's going on internally for you today. And then exhaling to the front, inhale and stand back up and into mountain pose. Take a moment standing, just breathing, noticing how your body is working for you today. And let's do our balance warm-up. So pick your favorite balance foot and get as grounded as you can. Lift the toes, get the base of the toes connected into the heel. Ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder lining up. Core active, so remember, ribs toward your spine and up, shoulders back and down. And then bring that other foot up a little or more or toward your heart. Hold underneath or around the shin and work your ankle. Take a few breaths. Keep lengthening through your body. Flex and point to straighten the foot out and put it back down. Shift what worked to the other side. So remember, get that nice and straight with those knees pointing toward your second toe. Arch lifting, the whole bottom of your foot supporting you, but not gripping those toes. And again, stack and support, core active. Stretch up through the crown as you bring the other foot up as high as it wants to go on this side. And again, find your balance, and when you're ready, work your ankle. Take a few breaths. And again, straighten out the foot with a flex and point and put it back down. Take a moment to breathe. Feel that centered, grounded connection. And let's do one more balance with a little back bend to it. So find your balance foot and get it working. Get everything structurally supportive and bring the arm you're grounded into, foot into, down, arm up. Other arm, bring it out, palm forward. Sink into your grounded foot and hold that other foot either on the arch or toes and bring the knees back together. Stay there or Pivot at your hip, bring your arm forward and your foot back, lifting your heart. See if you can keep those shoulders evenly facing the front in your dancer. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, come back upright and release the foot and the arm and sink into your mountain pose. And of course, we need to balance and do that with the other side. So again, let's get things nicely aligned and supportive. Core active, shoulders down. Bring that other arm up next to your ear. Keep the shoulder, don't forget, down. Open that other hand to the side, sink into your foot, and lift the other foot into your hand. Again, staying there or going further into your dancer, a little upper body back bend as you do that. So pivot at the hip joint. Bring that foot straight back, hand forward just a little for a counterbalance. And when you're ready, come back upright, foot down, and hand to the floor. Again, feel your balance, feel your body back in mountain pose. Hands to your heart, looking at your hands. Inhale, bringing them up. And as you get all the way to the top, pull the thumbs back and lift your heart, looking at the hands. Exhale, coming forward. Follow those hands down all the way into your forward position, lifting your sitting bones and pulling in as deeply as you'd like. Get a good stretch on the back of your body. Arms to the front. And again, just wind your way back up. Shoulders up, back, and down, and return to mountain pose. Take a moment, breathing, focus inward, feel your spine, and again, hands to your heart, lifting those hands, another nice little back bend, looking at the thumbs, come as deep into the back bend as your body would like today, and again, exhale, following the hands down, all the way into the forward bend. Hands up on the shins, pressing just under the knees, elbows straight, knees straight, and get your back parallel to the floor as much as you can. Lift the ribs, push the sitting bones and crown away from each other. And then exhale back down, palms together, inhaling, and again to your heart, and into mountain pose. Feel your body a little bit more stimulated. Bring the hands onto your back, heels of your palms on your lower shoulder blades, fingertips toward your waist or hips. And then rotate your elbows toward each other, opening across the heart. Press the hands into your back as you look overhead. Push the head back a little bit further. So again, a nice back bend through the body as much as you want with those hands supporting you. So the elbows come toward each other, keeping the heart open. Your head reaches back away, your heart lifts. And then bring your chin toward your chest and stand back upright and into the mountain pose. Feel your body. Notice how all those back bends are working through your spine. And again, hands to your heart, looking at your hands. Inhaling them toward the ceiling or sky, a little bit behind you, heart high, and another back bend. Exhaling, we're going all the way to the floor. So if you're continuing to the floor with us, come on down into child's pose or our transition. Hips back on your heels, hands palms up, forehead down. Take a breath, just relax. And then bringing your hands out to the front, come on up. We're going to come into plank position. So bring your toes onto the base of the toes onto the floor behind you and get your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders as lined up as you can. If that full plank is too much, you can bring your knees to the floor, but keep your upper body straight. Lift the ribs toward your spine, get that core supporting you. And then either push forward with your shoulders over your fingertips, Keep everything straight and lower, or bring your knees to the floor first, and again, bring your upper body all the way down. Take a moment, rest in crocodile, head to the side, hands palms up, shoulders down. Exhale, turn your head to the other side, get that neck stretched evenly, and relax. And then bringing your forehead toward the floor, cross your arms across your lower back, grasp your forearms, and inhaling, face forward, crown up, tuck that chin back toward your chest, chest forward and up, nice upper body, unsupported cobra. Feet hip width apart, just let that lower body sink and relax. Deep breath, chest forward, crown high. And then exhaling, slowly bring your upper body back, forehead toward the floor, and release into crocodile, head to the side. Again, turn your head after a breath or two. Stretch the neck evenly. This time we're going to do a sphinx. So bring your forehead to the floor, hands next to your face, elbows in toward your waist, palms down on the floor. Forehead on the mat, inhaling, face to the front, crown toward the ceiling. Again, tuck that chin back a little bit toward your chest so the back of the neck stretches up through the crown, chest forward and up. Pull the elbows back and in toward your waist. And not a lot of pressure on those arms, just giving you that positioning, keeping those shoulders nice and broad and open. Chest forward and up, crown high. Feet hip width apart, just relax that lower body. Take another breath. And as you exhale, slowly work your way back, forehead to the floor. And again, releasing into crocodile, head to the side, shoulders down, just relax. And another exhalation, turning to the other side with your face. Breathe deep, tension out. And then again, forehead toward the floor, and bring your hands under your shoulders. Let's press back and into child's pose. Take a moment, breathing. Give a good stretch to your whole spine. And then again, bring your hands out to the front, pivoting up into table position. Hands and elbows and shoulders lined up, knees under your hips, ribs up supporting your spine, and chest a little toward your thumbs. And then sink into the back bend, bringing your ribs down, sitting bones back and up, and looking to the front, opening the chest in the back bend in your cat position. And then arch up, Halloween angry cat, bringing those ribs up toward the ceiling, tuck the chin toward your chest, top of the head toward the floor, sitting bones down. And then inhale and come back to that flat back neutral. Remember, if you need to anytime, circle your wrists, get a good circulation going, or fold up your mat and raise the heel of your palm so you're not so contracted through your wrist. Take a moment there and breathe. And then we're going to bring the chest and chin down toward the floor, bending your elbows. And come into a little upper body back bend with that chin sliding forward, hips up. And then tuck your forehead back and return up and into table pose. Take a moment again, just feeling your spine, using your body as appropriate for you. And then separate the hands toward the edges of the mat, slide your feet back. And again, we're rolling all the way down into crocodile, arms at your sides, head to one side. Take a breath or two. Just relax. And again, on another exhalation, head to the other side. Breathe deep. Let the tension out of your shoulders, out of your spine. Feet hip width apart. And again, bringing your forehead toward the floor. Extend your arms out in front, right in front of your shoulders. We're going to work the upper body a little bit, so fingertips back toward the heel of your palm, and then bring your hand back that length of your hand, bending the elbows out toward the sides, and forehead on the floor. And then with an inhalation, rotate your face looking forward, crown up toward the ceiling, chin back toward your chest, stretch the back of your neck, chest forward and up. Just feel that neck and shoulder area in the back bend of your extended cobra. Lower body, remember, does nothing. Shouldn't feel this in your lower back at all. Keep those ribs on the floor. Just bring your heart toward the front and up as far as your body wants. Spine is supporting you, not your arms or hands. And then exhaling, rotate your face back toward the floor, forehead touching. And again, bring those fingertips into your palm. Bring your hands back closer. Still, shoulder width apart, elbows way out to the sides, and forehead on the floor. And once more, face forward, crown up. Tuck those chins back toward your chests, and chests forward and up. Shoulders, shoulder blades down toward your waist. And again, no pressure in those arms or hands. Just keep them there right in front of your shoulders, positioning in. Feel where this contraction is on your spine. It's going to be more in that upper heart shoulder blade area. Take a breath or two, lifting your heart and the crown of your head. Stretch the back of your neck. Keep breathing. Let that lower body sink. And again, on an exhalation, let your upper body slowly pivot back down. When your forehead touches, feel that stretch on the back of your neck and shoulders. And again, bring the fingertips in and the hands back right about temple level on your head. Elbows way out to the sides, shoulders still down, forehead on the floor. Now one more time, inhaling, face forward, crown up, chin back toward your chest, chest forward and high, lifting that crown toward the ceiling, maybe a little more. Feel those shoulder blades slide down your back toward your waist, and that heart lift forward and up at the front. So take a moment there, a little bit more in that lower shoulder blade area as you come into this back bend. So we're moving that contraction of your spine all the way from the neck area down to the middle-ish of your back. Again, maximize for your body, no pressure in your hands or arms. Just letting your spine do a little bit of a back bend for you. And again, exhaling, bring your forehead back toward the floor. As it gets all the way down, just relax and choose your position for our final cobra back bend of the upper back. So keep your hands where they are if you liked it. Move it a little further away, bringing it up more into that heart and shoulder, upper shoulder blade area, further out for that neck and shoulder area. Don't go too far. You don't want to really crunch your neck too much. So pick your place. And again, starting with those elbows out to the sides, hands right in front of your shoulders, feet hip width apart, and forehead on the floor. And as you inhale, face to the front, crown up, chin in, stretch the back of your neck, lift the heart forward and up a little bit more, and find your position. Crown toward the ceiling, just breathing, sinking those ribs down, stretching those toes back, lifting the heart and the crown. Upper body back bend wherever you chose. If you got the wrong spot, just exhale back down, move those hands either further out for further up your neck area or closer toward your body for further into the middle of your back. And again, rotating and rising. Thinking if you went too far, don't ever overdo for your body. Personal practice. And then again, exhaling, bring your forehead all the way down. Slide your hands back under your shoulders and press one more time into child's pose, giving yourself a good forward bend, counteracting your back bend. Take a few breaths there. Breathe and relax. And then inhaling, bring your hands again out in front toward the edges of the mat. We're going to roll back onto our bellies and come into a cobra for our twist today. So once again, start in resting crocodile. Letting your neck stretch on both sides evenly as you're in that position. And just decide where you want the contraction in your spine. We're going to do that upper body again for our cobra. So once more, extend the arms out in front of you, right in front of your shoulders on the floor. Forehead to the floor, and slide your hands back however far you liked for that back bend. Temple area with your hands for that middle back, or further out if you want it higher. And again, inhaling, feet hip width apart, and lower body relaxing as you rotate your face to the front and pull the crown up toward the ceiling. Chin back toward your chest, chest forward and up, upper body coming into that cobra. Take a breath or two there. Exhaling tension, just relaxing that lower body. Remember, not a lot of pressure in the hands, just giving you the positioning, not support. And then for our twist, we're going to lengthen up through the crowns, push those sitting bones back behind you, stretch the spine apart, exhale, rotate your whole body, hip, rib, and shoulder, looking over toward the side. So feel the twist through your entire spine. Take a moment to breathe. Just go only as far as your body likes and feel that spine move. And then exhaling, rotate, turning back to the center. And again, another breath and exhale back down. And of course, we're going to have to twist to the opposite side. So once more, starting with your forehead on the floor, feet hip width apart, relax that lower body. And inhaling, face forward, crown toward the ceiling, chin tucking back in, chest forward and up, crown high. And once again, into that upper body for whatever position back bend you prefer. Again, we're going to lengthen the spine, sitting bones and crowns stretching apart, and turn your whole body looking toward the other side. So hips, ribs, shoulder, everything lifts a little bit on the side you're turning toward as you look over. Not just turning your neck, but turning your whole upper body. Take a moment and breathe. Exhale, tension. And again, rotating back toward the center. Lengthen your spine one more time. Lift that heart maybe a little bit more, and then exhale once more, letting the whole spine roll back down till your forehead touches. And bringing your hands under your shoulders, we're going to push back again for a nice child's pose and releasing any tension. So you can stay in child's pose for your relaxation, or you can go back into resting crocodile on your belly, remembering that you need to turn your head to the opposite side occasionally so you're stretching your neck evenly on both sides as you relax. Or you can roll over into corpse position or your traditional relaxation position, which I'm going to do because it's easier to talk. So find your position. Your hands will be palms up in whichever position you're in. Shoulders sinking down toward the floor. Breathing as deeply as your body wants. Exhaling. And just releasing any tightness wherever you're feeling it. So lots of spine work today. Just go ahead and allow your whole body just to release, especially through the torso. Exhale tension and just let everything sink and relax. And as you begin breathing more deeply, just allow your body to soften and sink into that surface beneath you as much as it wants to. Exhaling, just let any tension out. Shoulders, neck, ribs, shoulder blades, just the whole torso. Let it soften and sink. As your body deepens into that earthbound connection, just let awareness of your body go. And as you do, know that other things will come to your mind as you release thoughts of your body. Just let those thoughts go as well. No need to dwell on the past. No need to worry about the future. Just let everything release from your attention, drifting those thoughts away as easily as your breath. Body relaxing, mind just floating free. And just to let your awareness release both your body and your mind. Focus that awareness inward on the peace within. Fill your awareness with peace. Fill your body with peace. Fill your thoughts with peace. Letting your mind just drift in peace. And as you begin to breathe more deeply, just draw energy and awareness back to the moment, to the room, to your body, if you need to prepare for the rest of your day. Or just stay relaxing if you have time to do that. And if you're in your corpse position or roll over from your resting crocodile or stretch out from your child's pose, you can do your final hug of appreciation. Draw your heels up toward your hips and your knees toward your heart. Wrap your arms around. Let your body know you appreciate its yoga work today and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, head to the floor, feet to the mat, and rolling to the side as you sit back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead for you today. Thanks for joining me.